Bumblebee and Skrapnel. Bumblebee being more of a fan favorite, Skrapnel less so. Uh, but overall, I think they're very solid bots. Definitely have some use in the meta. Some use, not exceptional, but I think they're solid and have a use. Okay, so these are fully maxed out, 5-star, juiced to the gills completely. Now, people requested me to cover, especially Bumblebee. You know, Bumblebee is very popular, so I had people request in the comments. So again, feel free to comment. Let me know if you want for me to cover something, and again, let me know how you feel about it. I want to hear your thoughts. I read every comment, so yeah, I pay attention. So feel free to comment. Okay, now let's get to what the bot actually does. Bot throws an EMP bomb, and the good thing about it is the free cast. Basically, it means that you can throw the bomb anywhere in the range of your ability, and it does not have to be on the building. So you can just throw a bomb anywhere that's in the range, and the bomb will be dropped and it will explode. Okay, so after bomb explodes, it stuns nearby targets. Basically, it makes them unable to attack, and it also deals a portion of electric damage every second. Now, this portion of electric damage, it scales off of DPS, but it seems to take into account Titan perk and rank bonuses. It seems to completely ignore power core buffs, so if you run something like attack, it will not work, and if you run something like Nightstick and Fracas, who increase normal DPS, it will also not work. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. And okay, and at ability level 11, if the target is destroyed, it will move the EMP to the next building. So yeah, now let's get over to the build. I am going with Prima this time around. Nexus is another alternative. Nexus also works, but Prima is the best in slot in my experience. If you have no Prime cores, if you're a newer player, go with Rejuvenate. It will restore a portion of your health every couple of seconds, and that can be very helpful. But yeah, Prima and Nexus are two the best, but with Prima having quite a bit of an edge. And the combat that I will show him today will be Fleck. That's Crater Maker for Decepticons. That's why, because the Fleck, he does consistently their damage in an area, and Prima, basically if targets are hit by your normal attacks, they will receive an extra damage from all sources. Uh, that they actually see more damage. For example, if you apply a Prima effect with your normal attacks and you apply EMP bomb, that damage of bomb will actually be increased. So yeah, Prima pairs really well with Bumblebee overall. Um, and yeah, Fleck consistently does damage in an area, so that's a pretty good thing. Nightstick also works. Because he does damage in an area every couple of seconds, and it's enough to keep uptime of Prima all the time, because you also boost squad damage, not only Bumblebee's damage. And the another thing, Bumblebee is, I believe, short range by default. So Flag, for example, he puts him at long range, while a Nightstick puts him at extra long range. Both are very good, it increases his survivability. Um, I don't recommend someone like Top Shot, even though he does damage in an area, a lot of damage in an area. His range, for example, varies depending on bot's class, and for Bumblebee, I think it will be short or medium if you equip it. So I wouldn't really recommend it. Um, but if you do not decide to go for Prime, if you want to go for Nexus, or if you want to go for, again, you rejuvenate, maybe you don't have a Prime Core, or you do not want to use Prime Core in this bot, then also, in addition to everything that I mentioned before, Cosmic Grasp Blaster is very viable. It boosts your entire team damage, and also Tricera Shot. He's also very viable. He'll put you at long range. Tricera Shot, that's Heartburn for Decepticons, and Cosmic Blaster is Cosmic Blaster for everyone. Sadly, there aren't that many choices that really work well with him. It's pretty much what for combat, something like this. But yeah, overall I think he's very solid, and now I will show you a sequence where I will use him solo, alone, to show you what he can do, and then of course in a team, because he can do quite a bit. He can his ability, it can deal damage in an area, a very decent amount of area. It also pairs well with the Prima and Flag build. You can also use it to stun enemy outposts, problematic outposts like Beachcomber, Deluge, Ranamak, Red Alert, Optimal Optimus, Res Metal 2 Megatron, all those outposts can be stunned by default. So yeah, he has definitely some use, and I hope that you will find the upcoming gameplay helpful in your journey to understand how Bumblebee works. Okay, and this time against an easier base, no prime course. I'm just gonna go with Bumblebee alone, and to show you what he can do on his own. Yeah, this is a pretty respectably large area. Okay, as you can see, with Flag, he's doing so much damage. Paired with Prima, that's really awesome. Let's drop a bomb here. From my understanding, bomb doesn't have to target any specific buildings, but can be dropped just in an area. And of course, for solo performance, Nightstick would be better because of the lifesteal, but actually, let's deploy Minerva just to help keep his health up a little bit. Okay, I'll just use an enemy Titan. Okay, let's do the damage here as well. Yeah, little guy's doing a very respectable amount on his own. These are all HQ17 and HQ18 buildings. A bit of a mix, but no prime cores, so it's quite a bit of a difference. Prime cores make a ton of difference when it comes to defense. Okay, now let me time this so that I can stun his outpost spot. Okay, and yeah, sure, let's get rid of enemy Titan. Yeah, Bumblebee just shredded him down. Because Prima also applies to his ability damage. If the building is under Prima effect, it will also increase damage of his ability, so it does actually pair quite well. And let's do more here. I don't think I'll be able to afford his ability again, but I'll see. He'll wait. Maybe I can. There's no need. Let's just heal. This is pretty much a win. So yeah, with help of a healer, he can do quite respectable amount. Just the amount of damage that he can do on his own. So yeah, I hope this gives you an idea of how he works approximately. And here's the base. Again, I'm on playtest, so shield gen and beacon are always down, but to compensate for it, I will go without a combiner. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's classic. Let's start with pipes. And now, and this is more of a gun-based squad. Basically, all bots arranged. So, okay, yeah, just let him stun everything. He'll make whole squad do a ton of damage, just passively. Because Prime is such an amazing core, you should definitely include one in your team if you can. Okay, let's rush him here. I want to get rid of this liege. Okay, let's also do this. Let's take it out with Bumblebee as well. Okay, here's Lightning Red build, but I don't want to take it out because it can be a problem. Okay, now that Liege is down, I'm gonna rush with pipes forward, and let's do this. And also set area on fire with 6 gun. Okay, let's see, where can I, around here, I can get more energy. Okay, I'm gonna deploy Minerva Healing Tower again to heal everyone up. And I just want my Bumblebee to become available so I can show the healing. Okay, he's gonna wait a little. Nothing is in the range for Bumblebee right now, but okay, I'm gonna let me just zoom in a little bit. Okay, outposts seem like they are down, and let's rush with pipes. And now Bumblebee can go and do his thing around here. And let's also get more ability points. Bumblebee is stunned awful lot this battle. Okay, let's stun this outpost bot again. Okay. Yeah, I could have played it better, but I'm gonna show another battle as well. Okay, got another base here. Again, same thing. Let me now try to... let's have pipes. Rush pipes in here, and I want to go and deploy Warpath around here because I want to get rid of the force field disruptors. Okay, awesome. I guess left of the squad can be deployed now. And let's do Bumblebee's ability. Let's stun them all and do some damage while we are at it. Let's do his ability here as well. It's a Bumblebee showcase after all. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Let's charge here with pipes. I don't think there's any lightning rod course. No. Okay, so yeah, but there should be nothing stopping Bumblebee. That's nice. Let me perhaps. But there's this blocking. Okay, let's drop Bumblebee's ability here. Minerva's healing tower. Okay, and let's also nuke. I do want to get rid of this antidote so that I can now do the acid properly. And let's do more damage with Bumblebee. Yeah. I like the effect. From ability level 11, it kind of looks like a Kremzix, the blue Kremzix effect, so that's pretty cool. Okay, there's nothing much left to stun. Yeah, this one went quite a bit easier. As for some final thoughts, I think he's a very solid bot. It can really depend on the situation in which you will use him. Now, lightning rods, there are usually only one lightning rod if you ever encounter it. Some people don't run any at all. So there's definitely some value for Bumblebee. Again, stunning outposts is a pretty big deal, and he can do pretty respectable amount of damage. Not spectacular, but very solid. And being able to carry Prima, Prima with flag pairs very well. So as you can see, he can do solid damage and improve squads damage that they do, especially in a gun-oriented squad. So yeah, I think he's a very solid bot. Not like super peak meta, but very viable and definitely a good bot to use. So if you do like Bumblebee and Skrapnel, go for them. Their batch is also really good. The other bots in that batch are pretty good as well. Bumblebee, Skrapnel actually one of the worst bots in that batch, if not the worst, and they're still very good, very solid from what you have seen in the video. But of course, let me now know in the comments how do you feel about them, and see you in the next one.